So, okay. So, okay. Let's give this a shot. Brightness. I know light. I'm not stupid. Okay. This will be fine. Brightness level. Yeah, mask is here. Holy shit, the sensitivity is high. Ah, there we go. Let's turn up just a little bit. Okay, that's about where I thought. That's where it feels good. Neurostalgia Institute. Yeah. Hello, Doctor. Our facial recognition sensors detect that you must be Neurostalgia's newest neuroprober. Welcome to the team. We can take care of the final registration details here. Press continue to proceed with this process. We appreciate you arriving extra early today. We find it helps to onboard new neuroprobers before colleagues and clients arrive. Nice, Mask. As a neuroprober, you will be delving into the subconscious mind of our clients to help them work through their struggles with psychological trauma. It is deeply important work, but work that requires a great detail of security and discretion. We will now proceed to verify your identity. The experience ahead will contain intense and disturbing scenes and situations. The scenario may trigger adverse reactions into participants who may be especially sensitive to narratives and imagery involving psychological trauma. By proceeding forward, you take full responsibility for what you may experience ahead. Yeah. This is not my last name. I'm just putting Bob, just because I don't like to put my last name out there, you know? So. Also, ironically, I could switch around and just be Bob Dylan, so it'd be funny. We see you come wearing your assigned iStalgia device. Thank you for your compliance with standard policy. You may notice tips and points of interaction within the Institute will be highlighted by the lens. First day registration is complete. Please proceed to the staff area behind you. The iStalgia lens has been synced to your employee account and will grant you access to the doors. Oh god, looking up and down is just such an issue. You know what? Nope. Turn it down again. Let's do this door. Oh god, up and down is still just ugh. Bathroom? No? Can't use bathroom? Sink, bathroom, nope, okay. Ooh, quaint. That's okay, Mask. Guess I can't use that. It's very peaceful in here. It's probably the only peaceful place that we'll have this entire time. Store is locked. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Game. Could you not? Okay. The Neurostalgia Institute. Dear Dr. Bob, let's be the first to warmly welcome you to the Neurostalgia Institute. This room is your office. I'm sure you find everything you need to comfortably work here. Your iStalgia lens will log you into your primary computer just across from this desk. You can get started whenever you feel ready. Once again, welcome to our small and elite team of neuroprobers. We feel honored to have you here working with us. Okay. Oh, so over here. Dr. Bob, exactly. Handbook. Select a client. Simulated mindscape constructed by Neurostalgia will help with new employee orientation. Well, I guess we'll start with this basic thing. Okay, I'll say something if you needed. Very quaint, though I'm hearing a faint pulsing sound. Okay. If I could stop looking at the sky, like, in a split second, that'd be great. I can't move. All I can do is watch the trippiness of this all. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to play with the controller. I'm going to play with the mouse and keyboard. It'll look a little bit better.
Things have become almost unbearable for me. And for my family. Nothing has helped. I guess that's why I'm here. So, if I just talk about my troubles, you'll be able to use it later to help with the procedure? Seems hard to believe, but you're the expert. I think many of my issues started when I was young. So, why don't we start with my childhood, yes? Okay, let's see. I was raised in a lovely cottage in rural Germany. We didn't have much, but my twin sister, our father and I got by. There was actually a great famine for much of my early childhood, and often we went without food. I had many happy moments with my family, but the darkest times began when my father remarried. My stepmother always resented my sister, and we didn't like her much either, to be honest. God, she was horrible. Sometimes she would take my sister and me out for long walks in the forest, and then she'd hurry home. My sister and I couldn't keep up, and we'd often get lost. We learned to leave a trail of whatever we could find on those walks to help us get home. I guess, in some ways, our stepmother helped us become resourceful back then. My sister is a real fighter. The kind of woman any girl or boy could look up to. She volunteers to work with various youth organizations now. Enough about her. Okay, what else? Maybe I should talk about my feelings, yes? You may find it hard to believe, but I've always struggled with various eating disorders and anxiety around food. Eating anything rich makes me feel scared, anxious. It's hard to describe. My sister has actually experienced similar issues, and it has worsened for us both as we've gotten older. That's not normal, no, is it? We've seen countless doctors about this in the past. They've determined that our issues may be trauma-related, but have yet to help us sort out the underlying source. They have yet to fix us. That's why we're here.
Okay. That makes sense.
Welcome to Neuroprober Training. I am pleased to be your guide. When I'm speaking, you can always make a left trigger press motion to skip the instruction.
Give me a second. Still super sensitive.
Whether you are speaking with the client directly or neuroprobing within their mind, it is always imperative to listen. You'll find that every detail of the subconscious is trying to tell its story. In the case of our clients, it's often the forgotten story of the trauma they experienced. Some parts of the patient's memory may have become confused or corrupted by the conscious mind's attempts to reconcile or cover up the truth of what happened to them. However, if you look closely and carefully in the right places, you will find that the truth will ultimately shine through. Some parts of the subconscious allow you to interact with them, while neuroprobing, make an A button motion to engage with it. Holding on to left trigger will allow you to move the item around to examine it further. When you are done, you can make an A motion again, and it will return to its natural position.
Boat. Cupcake. Quaint.
While neuroprobing, you will encounter objects that look like photographs. This is how your consciousness interprets the concrete memory moments it finds within the client's psyche. Typically, there are about 10 of these memory photos found in each psyche. The mind can hold on to only so much. You'll find that half of these photos present an actual moment relating to the trauma. The other half tend to be false memories created by the client's conscious mind. It will ultimately be up to you to determine which are which. More on that later.
Okay. Okay.
When you acknowledge a memory photo, it will surface more prominently in the client's psyche, and at that point can be found in a safe area of the mind, often where you begin within the client's mind.
Makes
When you
sense.
have found all 10 photos, you must put 5 of the memories that actually represent the trauma in the proper order. Doing so will, at last, fully release the memory to the client's conscious mind. Often he or she will experience a breakthrough at this moment. That breakthrough is what every neuroprober lives for and is the key to the client finally being able to work towards true recovery.
Okay. Makes sense.
The most important thing you do as a neuroprober is find and acknowledge these photos. However, this is easier said than done. While some photos are freely available in the subconscious, others are buried deeply within and will need to be coaxed out.
Okay. Often eat rabbit stew. Okay. Dear brats, go away. Love your stepmom. All this. Okay, so there's no jumping or anything. All I can do is click. And hope that door's open for me. Hansel and Gretel much? Kinda. Ah, here's a new one. It's like glow in there now.
Interacting with one part of the mind can sometimes open up new areas of the psyche. Some things, like these doors, can change their state in response to actions taken elsewhere.
Okay. Okay, so now we're in the woods at night. Sister saved me from becoming dinner. It's okay, Crow. Maybe we can play some after we're done. After I'm
The
done
subconscious
streaming
doesn't
this.
take kindly to intruders. and will take every opportunity to feed off of any sensations of anxiety or tension you offer to it. If you can, try to stay calm and peaceful, even in the face of terror. If you can calm yourself, you'll find the subconscious will calm itself too.
Listen to guidance. Or calm yourself. Yeah, of course, Light.
Here is an example of an especially varied memory. Some details of a given trauma can be especially tenacious, but by gently and cleverly listening to the clues the mind gives you, you will find all you need to work through it. Just think of it as a puzzle for you to solve. When you focus on these puzzles, make a left trigger motion if you need to break your concentration.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. That was easy enough. Birds would never sing for us. It's very interesting in of itself. And yeah, no, I understand Light. Oh, fun. Babies. Or not real babies, but black wisps. Fun. Baby. These woods are a ton of fun. Totally not creepy at all. Baby falls out of the tree. Can we stop having babies fall out of the tree behind me? That'd be great. Terrible fire burned our home down. It's easy enough to figure out
While
what's what.
neuroprobing, your consciousness is lost deep inside the subconscious mind of the client. While this is a journey that you must make alone, we at the Neurostalgia Institute take the safety of our neuroprobers very seriously. If you need to access any of your neuroprober tools or pull your consciousness free, press your finger where a start button might be. This will bring up your neuroprober tools, and you can proceed as needed from there.
Okay. Simple enough. I didn't make any babies fall out of trees. The wind did that. It made the boughs break. No? Nothing? Okay. And we're back out of the woods. I believe I still have a few more memories to find. But this door's now open. So, we'll go through here. Something's rustling.
Do you remember when I mentioned that the client's subconsciousness can feed off of your fear?
Tree babies.
Some especially vulnerable areas can be very sensitive and dangerous. When you place your consciousness in another's subconsciousness, there is a risk of you getting hurt, of the pain and turmoil of the client's subconscious drawing your own mind into its agony. You must be brave in these areas despite the risk. You must stay calm. Should you let your fears get the best of you, it will be incredibly difficult to proceed unharmed.
Well, let's not let fear get the best of us, huh? It's a maze. Cool. I'm okay with that.
You can even pick up and walk around with some objects. To do so, interact with it, and then start walking while holding on to it.
I understand light. Have a loaf of bread. I don't know. Hey, rabbits. Are there any rabbits in these woods? I know how much rabbits like roses. Do you want any of whatever the fuck this is? It looks like a roll. Really looks like a roll, I mean. No? Don't want the roll? That's okay with me. I'll just keep it in my pocket. It's okay, Light. I won't let anything find you. I'll stay at the front of the pack so that everyone else dies. I mean, yeah, I have nothing good to say there. Anything here? No? I mean, come on. Why am I wandering around a maze? Actually, maybe I just have to... No? Not this way? Okay. Where am I gonna go? It's just like, I keep hearing, like, something... Oh, wait, do I just have to... Oh. Why did it say I can walk around with stuff? Why bother? Oh. Well, it's no longer a maze. It's now a bridge. Oh, there's no cover on the bridge. Damn it, if I'm being chased by a Doulahan, I'm fucked. Okay. It says G. I don't know if that means I'm supposed to hit the G note or if I'm supposed to hit... Or if there's somewhere else where I need that letter. Another rocking horse. It's a rabbit. It's an adorable rabbit. Oh, well. That's a cage. Don't know one. Did I just miss something? Did I not miss something? That's a squirrel. It's a squazeel. Oh, now it's winter. Fuck, okay. Let's try not to freeze, that'd be great, right? Just that cage. That looks bad. That's a frog. It's a frog. It's no longer winter. It's a furnace. It's another furnace. The worst part of all this is just like the fact that I'm like kind of leaned over. The house was a trap. Children would be cooked and eaten there. Okay. Yeah, it's making a lot of sense. Those are fists. Don't think I'm in the woods anymore. I'm fine with bridges. Yes, there's a fist cam. Hi, Nicholas. Niklaus. Nicholas. Nick. Billy Bob. Whatever, really. I'm okay with bridges. I don't like heights, but I'm okay with bridges. Just don't ask me to walk over one. Okay. I was gonna say, game. Can I walk forward? That'd be great. You know, just if I could actually, you know, walk. Candy canes. Did I just hurt myself? Wait, why am I... Well... Okay, game. You're not gonna let me go back, huh? What do I do? What do I do? Pull out my tools. I wasn't thinking like that, Light. That would be like the start button. That wouldn't do it. Let's see here. I'm stuck on this bridge. 3 inches from a bunch of spikes. Literally can't go back. Oh, there we go. Now I can go back. That's a skull. So the game wanted me to jump off. Oh. It's a giant fire. That's flies. It's a skull. Mind is really fighting right now. That's bones. This isn't fun. This isn't fun. Boat, piano, skull, more mushrooms. Gotta be something like a picture down here, right? Has to be a reason why I came down here. Right? Rocking horse. Another baby. Okay. So let's go this way. I wish there's a run button, but there's not. No jump button. Just walking. I'm okay with that. Who needs those fancy schmancy buttons? Well, let's follow the lanterns. That'll surely point me in the right direction. Wait, okay. So now I'm back up here. Okay. Maybe there is something down there, but... Wait, let me go back across the river here. Okay. Let's check around this entire building. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything down here. Because, yeah, something like this, who knows what you could miss. Could be a picture down here and I'd never even know. Though I think the pictures are what really kind of signify, hey, you can now move to the next part. So. And yeah, at least there's no fall damage. I could pick up something. Yeah, I don't think it was a skull though, was it? Yeah, maybe it was. Okay. Odd. Okay. Yeah, I'd expect there to be something down here. Oh well. I gotta go this way. Hellscape would look like. Yeah, I understand light. Are the skulls supposed to be my guide? So lead me to that little building, and that's... Little building is nothing. Anything there? No. I wonder if there's... Did I miss something back here? Don't think so, but... Worth, you know, taking a... Oh. Interesting. Okay, well... Guess that's to signify, hey, no, you need to go the other way. Wait, did I just... I feel like I'm moving in, like, circles and whatnot. Pandora's box. Yeah, in a way. Yeah, music. Oh, here's a picture. Music doesn't get to me that bad, actually. She would take us to force to die, but we would leave a trail to find our way back home. One time we got very lost. Eh. Okay, I think that solved it. I think that got the thing to disappear. Or the peppermint stuff here. Yep. Well, maybe. No, I don't know yet. I'll know in a minute. But yeah, no, music doesn't get to me. Okay, cool, it's gone. Sweet. All I do is get that picture. I'm a genius.
When your
Mind's meaningful.
consciousness is in another's subconsciousness, your psyches will inevitably intermingle. Just as the client's mind can affect you, you will see parts of yourself reflected in the mind of the client. Tread lightly and tread carefully.
Sounds bad. That sounds very bad. That's a dead rabbit. Oh, so sad. That's pink ooze. Okay, cool. Wasn't sure if that was moving or not. That's why I stopped and looked at it. That's a dead owl. No! Dana will be so sad. I'm not sure why I said it like that. Sorry. I mean, she would be. That's a squaz That's a dead squaz. That's a tree with a bunch of knives in it. An axe.
At Neurostalgia, we take great measures to ensure our neuroprober's safety as best we can. However, you are about to proceed through a highly dangerous area that you must face alone. If the client's subconscious becomes too volatile, you will be automatically removed from this area of the mind and taken to a safer area of the mind. Use this as an opportunity to collect yourself. When you're ready, you will be able to easily return to where you left off to battle the darkness and chaos that has taken root in the client's subconscious.
Fun. I was bitten by an animal in my sleep. What would be the pink ooze? Frosting? I don't know. Oh boy. Super totally not dangerous. Am I right? Okay, so I suppose I should try to learn a pattern of some kind here. There's no pattern. Well, good luck me. Ow. Stand in place for a minute or two. Spikes are totally not going to stab me in the ass. There's not a pattern. That's the thing. If there was a pattern, I would have seen it. It was the worst birthday ever. Oh. Oh boy. Well, I appear to... Okay. Straight through the middle. Well, it wouldn't have been that easy. I kind of figured when I had that icon there that I had to do something. It was the worst birthday ever. Squazeel. I'm on a swan boat. That's Mr. Bunny Rabbit. And this boat could seriously move faster. That'd be great. That's Mrs. Owl. I don't say Mrs. because of people I know. And it's Mr. Frog. Frog. Okay, enough with the peaceful boat ride. I think I'm gonna end up in that little building off to the right of the house. That's what I'm thinking. Yep. Okay, we were lost, but we found a house that looked nice. I think I found... Yep, found them all. So now I have to decide which ones are real.
That's not the story of this client's trauma. Try again. Think hard about the clues you saw along the way.
I did something wrong? Fire. Okay, so I put the traumatic one. Okay.
Take a moment and focus.
Let's see. Okay, let's try this. Actually, there we go. Okay, so that's what I had to do. Makes sense.
Oh my God. It's all rushing back to me. It's so awful, and I don't want to remember, but yes, I now know the face of my demon. My sister and I. We were taken out into the woods by my stepmother for one of her nighttime walks. We'd usually find our way back by leaving a trail of whatever we could grab before the walk. Marbles, pieces of paper, even pebbles. However, one night, she took us deep, deep into the woods. We brought some bread to leave a trail of clams, but the forest creatures must have eaten them. We were lost, so lost. We tried to find our way back, but it was so dark, and we were in a very strange part of the woods. We were lost for days, hungry and tired. We finally found a house and were so hopeful that someone might be able to help us. That house, though, that house was no ordinary house. It looked like candy, and there was something off about it. We shouldn't have gone in, but we did. It was a prison for lost children like us. There was a woman in the house who would fatten her prisoners up and try to eat them, and that was going to be our fate. I was first. She tricked me into getting close to the oven, and before I knew it, I was inside. If it weren't for my clever sister Gretel pulling me out in time, I would have been burned alive. We escaped that house and found our way home. After that, things started to get better. Our awful stepmother passed away.
I know you did, like, I know you called it.
I guess just forgot about those events. I mean, how could you live with those images and memories inside your mind? Then again, they were always there. The old woman still torturing us beyond memory, beyond time. However, I can now confront my past, confront this trauma. Thank you. It is better to know than not to know.
It's better to know than to not to know.